In this video, I'm going to quickly talk about some of my failures that I've had over the years. And just for the record, I never think of anything as a failure. It's more of a learning lesson to me. I'm going to go a few of them. So back in 2024, I got laid off from my corporate tech job, and I started making money online. You could say I had a company, but it's more like freelancing. Like I'd had an LLC, all that fun stuff. I had one client who's paying me like $360 a month to help him with his soccer coaching business. Now I didn't know what I was doing. I was helping him, and he agreed to give me some money. Other things that I did is I didn't have a lot of money after losing my job, so I took out my 401k. I got some other small little clients in building websites for them. As a software engineer, I know how to build websites, but really I enjoyed more the front end stuff. So building stuff on Squarespace, you could say that I was a fake developer. But for the past few years since then, I've gotten several different clients. Some pay me $5,000 a month, some pay me $10,000 a month. But the problem with that is it's not sustainable. You need to continuously make money over time, especially for a business. And it's a super, it's hard. It's just fucking hard. But hard means other people also think it's hard. So that's good. I've had really good months. I've had really bad months. I spent money on stupid things, but if I'm looking back now, a lot of the habits I have now, like I don't drink anymore. I don't do any stupid stuff I did in college, and that's the work that took the most. Quitting all that dumb stuff, because I look at the most successful people in the world. My favorites are like Alex Hormozi, Dan Hartel, Sam Ovens, all those guys. And something that they have in common is either they don't do that stuff. Like you'll find people in the world who are successful and they do some crazy stupid shit. I just don't want to be one of those people. I love having a clear mind and a clear brain. And right now, I'll be completely honest with you, I needed to pick up a little extra money so I could pay the bills and rent and all that fun stuff. So for 3 months, what I did is I got a job in sales. Never had a sales job before. Always had a job in tech because I got my degree in computer science. And it basically was just phone calling every day. And they took me to some trade shows, but I went into work every day and I hated my life. And then what I did was, nothing's going to change unless you make it change. So I went back home to Boston to see a friend, and he's like, dude, me and you learned the same skills together. He was making like he is making $140 a year remote, and he doesn't work that much, to be honest with you. But per day. In the grand scheme of things, he gets all of his work done. He just does it. He's very efficient. And so he was like, dude, you can do that too. He's like, let me put you on. So he took my phone, he updated my LinkedIn to hit the algorithm to only show things that were for what my field was, which was like programming and stuff like that and DevOps. Right? So within one day, I started getting hit up with recruiters, and then I ended up interviewing with a company, and that company hired me for $165,000, and that's where I am right now. And is it my end goal? Absolutely not. I still have all the lessons I learned from freelancing and doing having a business. The thing is, I've jumped around from business to business, and I know that that's one of my weaknesses. That is 100% one of my weaknesses, and I'm working on it every single day to get better at that. And I was listening to a video by Sam Ovens, and he's like, the things that you do today you might not reap for a year or 2 or 3 years. And I look back now, like we're at what I have now, like every single action that you have, everything that you have is because of an action that you did in the past. So, things that I have now 2 or 3 years ago plus is the effect of it. So all that to say is I know where I want to go and what I want to do, and it is to build my own company, and there's a lot that goes into it. And it's like I've had my clothing brand, which I absolutely love. I love my clothing brand. But I'm on school right now, like SKOOL, and it's all about building communities. And I was just looking at, don't read one book about doing the thing, read multiple books. So it's like, that's where I am right now, and I just wanted to get that out of my head while I'm driving, because I think clearer when I'm driving, and I don't care about being on camera. I actually hate being on camera. It's weird. I have this weird thing with cameras. But anyways, if you found value in this, feel free to subscribe and like or whatever the hell that is, and find me on social media. Anyways, have a good day.